Alexa, turn the light off. All right, 142 miles, 2 hours and 7 minutes. We're headed to Locust Shade Park today. It's up by Quantico, Virginia. Prince Williams is the exact county, town, whatever. And we're gonna hit Locust Shade Park for episode 2 of the Urban Waters program. Let me hang you up here so you get this. Come on, work with me. Stay. That's better. So, arrival time 7:01 a.m. if I pull out right now, but I have yet to have a sip of coffee, so that's happening. Oh, 7:02. We'll beat that. We'll beat that. Well, welcome back to another episode, folks. We've made it to Locust Shade Park in Prince Williams, Virginia. I did walk down to the lake real quick, just check it out. There's 1, 2, there's 3 guys fishing it right now. It's pretty small. I could get the whole lake in a camera shot from the one end. I am slightly confused. They have a harvest limit sign, and it says 4 per day for trout. And at the bottom of the sign, it has 12 to 15-inch protected slot limit. And I have no clue what that means. And I've looked on Fish and Wildlife's website, and the only thing that I'm seeing is that these fish have to be 7 inches to harvest. I just tried to call the Fredericksburg biology division, the contact number for Locust Shade Park Lake when you go to Fish and Wildlife site, and they're currently not open till 8:30. So we're gonna go down here, pitch some baits. Hang on, telephone. Que pasta? Hey, hang on. So I got my...
Is this the world famous YouTube sensation, Dominic Frank Ferrati III?
It is. I'm actually filming an intro right now.
No way.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the lake filming the intro.
Oh, okay, I'll let you go, man.
I'll hit you up in a little while.
All right, bye.
All right. All right. So, as I was saying, I'm going to get cameraed up here. Head down. I don't know how accepting these people are going to be of me with cameras. We'll figure that out as we go. And until I can clarify what this 12 to 15 inch protected slot limit means, we're going to do a little catch and release if we can catch. So let's get at it. Hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. A couple of benches on the other side. I'm going to work over there if I can get there. Not sure if I can yet. Not this way anyway. Might have to go around the other side. We'll see. Trying to let you go. There's the first one. We're gonna let this guy go. It's definitely a nice place.
Yeah, I like it. You know, the ambiance is good from the standpoint that you still feel like you're a little bit away from the city.
Yeah.
You do hear 95 traffic.
Yeah, it is.
But you sort of tone that out.
I mean, there's not. I mean, this environment. Like, I'm from Pennsylvania originally.
Okay.
And we have trout streams everywhere. You know, you go native trout fishing. They stock them all, you know, for trout season. And down here, unless you live, you know, up north, or it's hard to find a good trout stream that is accessible for a lot of people. You know, so I mean, it's a really cool program that they put together here.
Yeah, I have a friend who unfortunately passed away. He used to go up to Pennsylvania and fish the creeks up there. I don't do hardly any creek fishing because I have a bad left. Actually, I had hip replacement in my left, and my right is jealous, so it's beginning to act up. And there's one place a lot of guys go. It's called Passage Creek, and it's up in Front Royal, but it's got the rocks.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to take a chance.
My buddy lives in Front Royal and has told me he wants me to come up and do the Grand Slam.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that.
Virginia has a program. It's called the Grand Slam. It's a rainbow, a brown, and a brook.
Right. Where you get, if you catch all
three in a single day. Yeah.
I have heard of that.
Yeah, he wants me to come up and try and do the Grand Slam, but he wants to go for all native. So I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be even more of an accomplishment.
Yeah.
To get all natives of 3 different species than.
Yeah, it's gonna be a moving and jiving day. You know.
Definitely.
But it'll be fun to attempt.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had the time to do it, and the weather today is a lot nicer than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was really frigid.
Yeah. I seen
getting ice in the islets, and one guy lost the lure because his line broke.
Oh, man.
You know, those things happen.
I see y'all. It's supposed to get some snow coming here in the next couple days.
Yeah, don't talk about that. I always worry, and my wife has to commute to work. And,
Oh man.
She's from the Philippines, and she's been with me. We've been married since 2007, but it's not like she grew up like I did in Iowa, where I know how to drive in the snow.
Right.
Well, I worry more about what other people do
Yeah.
And what I can, I mean, I've driven through blizzards, so that was a really soft bite.
Yeah, it was.
And they have been soft off the bottom.
It's a pretty fish.
Yeah. It drops down. Yep. I've had 2 hits like that today off the bottom. And yesterday that was true for me.
It's a good looking fish.
Yeah, they're very, very good looking. You're right. Healthy. Nice color.
Yep.
Clean. And since the stocking, after we got some of the bigger ones, the biggest I've seen was 16. And the ones I caught were 12, 13, and they were a lot of girth. We've been catching a lot that size now. A little under 12. They're quite as thick, but hey,
Hey, it's fun.
it's fun.
Yeah.
And
And
that
as
was
long
with-
as I'm using power bait, so I know there's going to be 1 or 2 that gut hook. You know, it just. But if I can catch a nice fish and release it and it's lip hooked, then
You're
she's
not using a treble lip though, are you? Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, real small one?
Yeah, little 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty small.
Yeah, just a 14 and a little chunk of power bait.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I find that it's smaller, the presentation, it usually works better than a lot of guys come out here and they have a like right there.
Yeah.
That's obviously way too much power.
Yeah, no,
bait,
no.
so.
I'm used to fishing up at Erie, and I mean, you're talking, we're using 18 treble hooks
Wow.
and
That's
a
tiny.
single egg, you know,
Uh-huh.
and that's what those steelhead are eating. But I don't know, slapping that much power bait on the end of a hook and just doesn't attract them,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, one guy told me, he said a big fish will see the little food, and even though he might not be hungry, he'll still eat
Yeah.
it. Whereas if he sees a big glob, I'm gonna pass by that. I don't want that much.
My old man's saying was elephants eat peanuts, you know. So
Yeah. Hey, that's a good analogy.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go over here and see, put something else on the bottom, and
Yep. They're hitting. That's
yeah, you told me the garlic.
yeah, three now on the garlic green.
Okay.
But it's, I mean, like I said, they're bringing it back to me. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
I've had one hit it, but he didn't commit, and then the 2 that I did catch just brought it back to me. Like if I wasn't watching the pool, I wouldn't even have known it was
No,
there.
you had a hit. Yeah, that's why I sometimes use the strike indicator. It helps me keep an eye on
Yeah.
what's happening a little bit better than as you're doing.
I'm standing here filming,
Yeah,
so
you're
I'm,
filming.
you know,
It's all
I got
good.
eyes on it.
All right.
You have a good one.
Thanks, Danny. Nice meeting you.
You too. So that's two out of here, both on power bait. Just a little bottom rig for the most part. A little tiny 14 treble hook. When I first got here, I missed the bite on power bait, and this green garlic seems to have piqued their interest a little. So we're gonna kind of stick with it. I did want to pitch some artificials today, but neither one of these, the gear that I have is just too light for both of these poles. I may still attempt it. come back. Man, is that pretty. Trying to save it here. Trying to save it. Well, folks, that's it. We caught 3. Released everything I caught today. They were all decent, 10, 12 inches. I didn't measure anything. Pretty fish, real pretty fish in here. Real pretty lake. Muddy, I will say that. If you come out here during this time of year, expect to get some mud on your boots, unless you're gonna fish from one of the docks or structures. It's very well maintained. Friendly group of guys out here. Talked to a few locals. The one gentleman I spoke with, he gave me permission to use some of his footage, so you'll see that. But he had said that I knew they were stocking it on Friday, but Saturday there was 65 plus people out here slinging jigs and pitching power bait. And he was saying every 5 people that left, 5 people came. So they really don't mess around when it comes to hammering down on stocking day and the day after and the day after. This was stocked on Friday the 5th. Today is Tuesday the 9th. And I did good. I had a good day. I mean, I've watched some guys out here all morning long walk up and down this place pitching jigs and not hook a single thing. I was one of those guys for a little while, and then I made the transition to power bait, and when I did that, I hooked into a few fish. Not to say that I didn't see a few caught on jigs, but they definitely worked for him. So there's decent fish in here, but you also got to watch out for the truck chasers, the guys that, you know, they get on there, they know it's being stocked this day, and they consistently fish it 4 or 5 days in a row afterwards and get their limit. But there's always going to be some fish in here. Just depends on the day, conditions, what they want today. The only thing I could get them to eat, even attempt to eat, was green power bait, garlic scented. And then the one gentleman I watched catch on just a green and yellow spoon. The gentleman I was talking with, he put a 13, 14 incher on a stringer casting. I don't know if I have that on footage or not. We'll see. But it's gonna take me 2.5 hours to get home. It's 12:30 now, and I slept about 2 hours last night and left the house at 5. It's 12:30, so I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go fight some traffic. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. See you next time.